Hello, it's time for a little bit of rehousing in today's video, and for this one it's going to be Pterinochilus murins, also known as the OBT, the orange baboon tarantula, or the orange bitey thing. Before we get into today's video, good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you may happen to be in the world. Thank you for coming to watch this video here today. It's going to be a very quick one, hopefully. I've already done the setup, so I'm not really worried about explaining how that works. OBT, fairly common species in the hobby. One of the first ones people can get to when they're moving into the more sort of spicy realms of tarantula keeping. My one isn't overly huge just now, but I am going to put it into a bigger tank because I think it's going to look absolutely phenomenal once it's all webbed up. These guys do like to create a bit of webbing, as you will see in its smaller enclosure. The enclosure it's going into is a 45 centimeter squared exoterra, which is massive for the spider, but of all the ones I've got, it's the one I kind of wanted to put into that enclosure. I probably should just put it into a 30, but the 45's empty, and I just thought, why not? I've got a GBB in one, and as it grows, hopefully it's going to just absolutely web the living out of it. So I'm kind of hoping the same is going to be for our OBT. So without further ado, let's crack on with the video. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing, and if you're watching this, if you're already subscribed, thank you ever so much. You guys are all absolutely amazing. I'm sorry the videos are so few and far between, but it's just one of those things. Life's a bit chaotic at times, and I try and get videos out as and when I can, and when I've got something worth sharing with you guys. So today is a rehousing of my OBT. Absolute beauty. I think we picked it up at one of the shows as just a tiny wee sling. It might have been in a mystery box, I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, let's go rehouse this OBT and look at the awesome webbing it's done in its enclosure thus far. Before we do that, of course, this is my GBB enclosure I was mentioning to you about. It's still relatively small just now. I think it's living somewhere under Aragorn in the Night of Rohan there. It's somewhere about there. There's bits of webbing starting to form and stuff. I mean, it's big enough to be in here. It's probably about, sort of so big, maybe about an inch in size. But I see it scuttling about from time to time, and I just, it's a big tank, but as the spider grows and starts to web up all this space, it's going to look absolutely phenomenal. But anyway, that is our GBB, but where we're going is down here. So this is going to be our OBT enclosure. It does actually gradient. It is steeper towards the back than it is at the front. Maybe if I take a sort of side angle view, you might be able to see that a little bit better. I had a wee look at sort of natural environment for these guys and tried to recreate it. It just kept going wrong, so I just threw stuff in and ended up with this. So we've got a coir kind of sand mix in there, lots of twigs for latching onto, nice big piece of wood at the back there. The side branch, a couple of branches, grass that's just going to die off, but for the meantime I thought I gave it a nice bit of greenery. That's just out my garden, and a little plant there that seems to be growing quite well in one of my other enclosures, so I thought I'll chuck a bit in here, see what happens with it. So yeah, that's the enclosure it's going into. So try and get it without wrecking the shelving unit. So here is our OBT. As I mentioned, these guys are lovely heavy webbers, and I just think once all this in here is webbed up, it's going to look absolutely phenomenal. As mentioned, it's not the biggest species that could be going into this size of tank, but I don't care, I'm doing it anyway. I've probably got a couple others that could have gone into this tank, but I wanted something that was going to web it all up and look absolutely amazing. So I suppose all it really needs for this video is to get this from here into here. There's not really much more for it. Let's go find our teasers, dongs, things. Okie dokie. I do love an OBT. A quite kind of classic. Can we get this out of here? Probably not. Oh, here we go. We're on our way out. I can see OBT right there. It's probably wondering what on earth is going on here. One minute I was just chilling in my house. The next minute I'm being hauled out. Okie dokies. Oh, there we go. Oh, it wants to come out anyway. It's probably thinking like, look at the size of this space I've got to play in. Now, is it in? Is it out? I don't know. Where's the OBT? Let's play a game of Spot the OBT. I think it's on this bit of wood. But oh no, it's back in its old house. I can see it. We're all good. Right, I need to get this bit of bark out of here. That doesn't want to come out. Get this out of here. There's a malt and a bit of old web in, and I think we're about ready to get our OBT out. So let's go. Where have you gone now? You in there? Tell you what, this is one stealthy sneaky. That's a mole. Where are you hiding? I'm kind of wrecking the aesthetics of my enclosure here. So there you are, you beautiful beast. Look at that. That is a very, very beautiful spider. I'm going to try and blend that stuff in. Here's me like, oh, this will be a quick, simple video. And then we encounter the world's most defiant OBT. There we go, there we go, there we go. We're in. Where did I see it? There you are. Oh yeah. Now that is an absolute thing of beauty. So that would be that then. It's way around the back. that was rehoming of our OBT. We'll probably kind of nest in this bit of wood here. It's kind of hollow at the back, so we'll probably do that and then web and yeah, make it home. But that was that. That is OBT rehoused. Relatively simple. Eh? So we're at the end of this video. Is what it is. Apologies, probably a lot of rubbish. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Hopefully it won't be too far away. There's the wee man. He's not very wee anymore. He's a big man.
Big man.
Big man.
Yes.
Right, thanks ever so much. See you later. Goodbye. And if you watched this. Thanks. Say bye.
Bye-bye.